We are all born in different families. We are all raised differently. We are all from different walks of life. And our understanding of things is different. But despite all that, in our growing up, at least I would say 90% of the parents, or rather the guardians that actually raised us, they tried to instill the fear of God inside of us. They gave us an understanding that yes, there is a God. And He's the one who's able to do all things. And our maturing up was supposed to lead us into the desire to know of this God that we worship. Who is He? And we are lucky to be in an age where we are exposed to all sorts of technology. We have books, we have internet, we have a lot of things. We have leaders, we have scholars. And that is supposed to propel us into a deeper understanding of God. But I don't know what foolishness has gotten into us. We are actually falling into blasphemous acts without even checking ourselves, all for the sake of a good laugh, all for the sake of a joke. Somebody posted a tweet and they actually said, I finished reading the Bible, so just pass on your questions. I'll be ready to answer. And when you actually read through the string of the tweets below that, you'll be shocked. People make fun about the prophets of God, about even Mary, the mother of Jesus, a dignified woman from a very honorable family, the family of Zachariah. A woman respected, a woman whose name is in the Torah, a woman whose name is in the Quran, a woman whose name is in the Bible. And whether you believe in it or whether you don't believe in it, it is your responsibility as a human being to respect what somebody else worships. And even though I want you to worship what I worship, I attract you to it. I invite you to it by my conduct, by my speech, and by how I carry myself. But this part where we're falling into blasphemous acts, where somebody just makes some interesting comment or post so that we can have a good laugh. Even sometimes people that I actually respect and people that I follow and I read and I get motivated by their posts. Somebody posts what Bible story is actually unbelievable. And a lot of people really had a lot to say. They make fun about the prophet Yunus alayhi salam, that's Jonah. Somebody actually made a comment and said somebody actually can just disappear for I don't know how many days and come back and say that he was swallowed by a fish. Astaghfirullah. Truly, we are falling into a situation where we don't know. We could earn the wrath of God upon ourselves without even, just for the sake of a laugh, for the sake of a joke. Yes, you might not understand that book, but take time to read it, take time to understand it. Rather than just Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Take time to know this God. This is a God who gave you life. And I always tell somebody, you know what, even if you don't have faith, just go back, rewind to the conscience when you woke up. Just look around, look at nature, look at your own self, your own faculties. And I think you will see the presence of God in that. Then don't make fun of His word. Don't make fun of His word. Don't make fun of His messages. Be careful. God doesn't always have to send a flood or some fire from some sky or some earthquake. No. God could deal with you personally. Don't put yourself in a situation where you earn the wrath of God. Let's be careful. Let's be careful. Let's be keen. Let's be wise. Let's be smart. Those likes, those laughs, those jokes are not worth. So, be on guard. Why aren't we making jokes about the devil himself? Ask yourself that. Why aren't we making jokes about the devil and having a good laugh about it? Why? Rather, we opt to make fun of the word of God. It doesn't matter my walk of faith, no. But I will honor and respect what my fellow man worships. And if I want to attract them to my camp, I'll walk in the light of faith. And I'll stand in that walk of faith. And I will invite with a beautiful language. God is faithful and He's ever faithful. Embrace your walk of faith. You know, we always keep on saying we wish for opportunities to fight for our God. Opportunity to fight for your God is not when you have a sword cutting somebody's neck, no. It's by your word, by how you conduct yourself. And that's the greatest of fights. Be blessed. May God, by His grace and by His mercy, facilitate your affairs to as comfortable is. Have yourself an epic evening.